Welcome to Living Consciously Meditations. I'm Allie Mangrum, and I'm so grateful that you chose to meditate with me today. The meditation I wanted to teach today is one based off the concept of connecting into your senses. This meditation has been taught many different ways, but the main principles are the same. That you will awaken all 5 senses in your body: touch, sound, sight, taste, and smell. That if we can connect into every sense going on around us and every sense happening within us, then we will be anchored to the present moment and be able to be more mindful. It is said that anxiety is a byproduct of thoughts of the past or the future. Reliving things that we cannot do, that we cannot control, that we cannot change. Reliving trauma that we may have experienced, like those of us in Utah who experienced an earthquake 2 days ago. Or thoughts of the future, anticipating, predicting, assuming, filling in the blanks or trying to finish the story of a future that we have no way to control and we have no way to know. Which all of us, wherever we are around the world, can feel that right now, trying to predict and understand what may happen with the coronavirus. The art of being able to be present and anchored to the moment diffuses feelings of anxiety and fear. For it is nearly impossible to be anxious and present at the same time. Yet it is a skill that many of us have lost. For those of you who have taken my meditation workshop, you know that I have dealt with debilitating anxiety throughout most of my life. And this meditation has been what has been the most help for me of anything. Being able to pull myself back into the moment anytime I feel myself being drawn in either direction. When a feeling of anxiety or overwhelming fear comes over me, being able to recognize those are assumptions, those are predictions, those are filling in the blanks. Those are things that have happened that I cannot redo or control. Just noticing gently that those thoughts have come in and then redirecting myself to the present. Using the 5 senses as my anchor to what is happening here and now. It's one of the most powerful meditations that I have found that helps to overcome anxiety. It not only helps to overcome anxiety, but it also helps to enrich the joy of life. When we are anchored to the present, when we are taking in everything going on around us, we experience it to a deeper level. We feel it to a deeper level, and we get so much more out of the life we're living. If those reasons weren't enough to practice being present and mindful, there is much research showing that PTSD, or post-traumatic stress disorder, is often caused by the inability to process and be present in the moment of trauma. Now, right now, there are things to be worried about. There are real concerns happening all around us. And we can look at it one of 2 ways, right? For most of us, in this exact moment, we are sitting in our safe homes with everything that we need. And so if we can stay in the present, I think a lot of our anxiety will release. There is the other hand of it where there is actually something going on, right? Pretty big, pretty unprecedented in our time to be having this happening all around us. And it's easy, understandable that we try to pull out of our bodies. We try to distract ourselves. We want to be predicting and assuming what the future will bring. But like I said, much research is showing that PTSD stems from the ability to stay present in the moment of a trauma. That if we are able to stay anchored to the moment when the trauma is happening, we can process it so much better, and we don't have to move into the future and process it later. Now I'm going to stop this and then I'll do the meditation on a separate recording so that if you want to do the meditation more than once, you don't have to listen to the intro every time. But I want you to take the principles you learn in the meditation and I want you to apply them to your daily life. When I was overcoming anxiety, I used this all day long. If I was folding my laundry and I saw myself being drawn into the past or future, I would gently remind myself to come to the present. I would ask myself to focus on the feeling of the clothes as I was folding them. I would notice what I saw. I would get really intensely aware of the colors. I would feel the smell of the laundry detergent. I would hear the noises going on around me. This is a principle you can do with every single activity in your life. Doesn't matter what you're doing, if you become more aware, more focused, more present in it, It will reduce and decrease the anxiety you feel, but it will also enhance and enrich the experience you're in, giving you so much more out of the life you're living. It increases our focus, our concentration. It helps us be more mindful and more compassionate to those around us. I hope this meditation will help you as much as it has helped me.